Alright, so I tried to find a peninsula in Arma 3 that would approximate the basic idea of what I'm talking about for an Isosceles based map or adversarial match. This is just a simple king of the hill, could be capture the flag, could be sector control, could be push, whatever. You could have a whole string of objectives running along the coastlines on each side. The basic idea is to get to the tip of the peninsula and control that. If it's push, this might be like the third objective, and then you might have to push along the other coastline back to the towards the enemy base or spawn area in order to win. Really depends on what you decide and how it play tests. So I've tried to set two teams equidistant to the objective, and made both sides playable. I put a civilian, that will be me, in the middle with a rangefinder so I can observe. So I could check it out on the topographical map. Obviously everything along the way will just be details. The basic idea is an isosceles triangle. Here near the end I had to adjust the waypoints a little bit because of the way a straight line would have resulted. And obviously you can suit or design or suit the peninsula to your liking. It doesn't even have to be a peninsula. It could just be a isosceles triangle shaped mountain range or elevation or ridge on a flat plain, you know. Basically you just want something that will separate the spawn areas from each other. You want to prevent spawn camping, obviously, so you might even have like impenetrable rocks going for a certain distance, and then similar vertical obstacles breaking up the two sides. You want it so that one side can lay ambushes for the other side as they go by. So you want it to break up eventually, the vertical barrier between the two sides. So let me go ahead and hit play and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so KK map, I'm headed southwest, so this way. Right now I can't see either of the teams. They're going to be at a full run, so I don't want to get left behind. Now, AI, unless it's instructed to do so, they're not likely to try to lay ambushes for the other side until they're within line of sight. But players, being free agents, they're more likely to try to impede the progress of the other side by crossing over. I'll run out of stamina here soon. I could do a time acceleration. I don't want this to take forever. And you can decrease the distance by just shortening the length of the peninsula. Don't see anybody down there yet. Speed it up a little more. I'm not sure I set the movement speed of the outforce side to running. I'll have to look. Okay, we're in view of the lighthouse. Let me increase it a little more. One concern is that the AI might get caught up on these rocks on the sides, which is why I would go with a smooth beach along the coastline. Haven't heard any shooting yet. And I don't see any troops at the objective yet. And here's the objective. I think I see movement over there. So, what is that there? About 784 meters. And from this perspective, I don't think I'll be able to see the blue 4. Wait, is that blue 4? That's 530. And there's the battle. We've gotten sight of each other. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put down respawns for each side. Sounds like both sides have taken casualties. The firing's dying down. Okay, let's suspend that. I want to check some things. Right. Yeah. Open fire. And, aware. Okay, and then this one. Open fire and aware. Alright, and then respawn. Let's see, I need a marker. Marker. Guess it doesn't matter what it is. I could put a flag. This is respawn. East. I'm not sure if these are called east or op4. Respawn east, so I'll put down both. Copy this. Control C, Control V. Respawn op4. Respawn, I think it's just called east. But I'll try both. And let me copy these. Control C. Yeah, I don't need to copy those right now. And, NATO Blue 4 headquarters. Put it on this side. Respawn west. Respawn west. Okay, then copy this. Control C, Control V. Respawn Blue 4. Respawn Blue 4. And this time I'm just going to follow a team. Save. And I think that should do it. Okay. There's my dudes. Why are they going that way? KK. We need to be headed southwest, guys. Do a little time acceleration. Where'd my dudes go? like I said, players could elect to send a fire team over the ridge to impede the progress of the opposing team. Seems like the other team members are lagging quite a bit behind. I wonder if some are stuck on rocks. And surprised we haven't gotten any combat yet. Blue 4 must be outpacing Op 4 quite a bit. Whoop. Oh, there they are. That's still... about 700 meters. So even though the AI is so close to the objective, they're engaged by the enemy team, distracted. Should get up on that rock. What, all the blue 4 die? Some hiding at the base, maybe? So blue 4 should be respawning, and Op 4 should be continuing their progress to the objective. In a situation like that, it would almost be a good idea to keep a couple of players in reserve hiding somewhere so that you don't get a huge time difference between respawn and arrival at the destination between the two teams. So if the Op 4 gets up to the lighthouse and holds it for 60 seconds, they win. Now in a situation like that, you could have a string of objectives and then move the respawn point forward so that the opposing team still has a fighting chance at winning the game. Hopefully the respawn works, but I may never get a chance to see it. I'm not sure if the respawn is just for players or for AI also. So they're about to trigger the victory trigger. It'll start counting 60 seconds. I hope he's close enough to the, yeah, I think he's well within the trigger. See if any blue 4 show up. So next I'll try it as an actual player. Yeah. Let's see, I think P. Oh, it's not showing any stats. I allowed AI scoring, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. Continue. Let's see. Attributes, multiplayer. Allow AI score. Yes. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to test the respawns now. And I will be squad leader on blue 4. Okay, KK, southwest, this way. Okay, we need to get around these rocks first. Alright. Crouch a bit. I don't want to be seen right off the bat. Now, I'm not sure if the enemy team has already passed by, or if they're on the way. I don't see any movement out there.
What's your position?
I'll move here.
Move 75 meters. Front. Copy.
So I've crossed over the ridge in hopes of running into the enemy. I can send some of the guys to the objective.
Seven, 8, 9, 10. Move to grid 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 5.
One of those was my medic, which might not be a bad idea. And then I'll tell to regroup.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Return to formation.
elevation. So they should be coming through on the left here. Use some time acceleration here. I say head on to the objective. Oh, okay. Where's that?
Cover me!
Southwest? Oh, they're down there.
Medic, 400 meters southwest.
There's
AT soldier, 400 meters southwest. Cover fire! Machine gunner, 400 meters southwest. meters, front!
Is that one of my guys?
Okay, let's go! Go!
What's your position? Standing by!
Throwing smoke! Changing mags!
Cover it, go!
We got a man down! I've got him!
Six, 2, 3, 4! Return to formation!
What's your position?
I'll just order everyone to the objective.
Machine gunner, 75 meters, to the right of us.
Move to grid 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 5!
Solid copy! 4, regroup!
How's that look on the map? Some of my guys are still on the way. One thing I want to do is test the respawn. And I don't have any more grenades to do that with. Alright. Oh, gunfire up ahead? Wow. Those must have been, Hot 4 caught on the rocks that we ran into. Obviously, for players who want constant action, you would use a shorter amount of the peninsula. Oh, sniper. I might get to find out if the respawn works after all. There it is.
Set. Form on me. Soldier, 100 meters. Front. 6. Fall back. 11. Form on me.
Oh, that was
12.
a rabbit?
Return to formation. 3. Return to formation. 2. Rally up.
Sniper there. Who's that?
4. Regroup. Medic.
Soldier, 75 meters, front. Man, 100 meters, front. Fuck, I'm hurt.
Okay, let's see if the respawn works. It's giving me the option to team switch. And I think my guys are at the objective.
7. Regroup. 6. Form on me. 11. Regroup. 12. Fall back.
Rifleman, 200 meters, left.
2. Fall back.
Man down.
4. 11. Fire at that soldier. Back. 2. 7. Engage that man. To the rear. 8. Attack that AT soldier.
Engaging target.
3. Sit rep.
Engaging target.
Attacking.
Man down.
6. Patch yourself up.
Soldier, 200.
Head possession him.
Nargiri.
Wait a second, did I change sides? I think I did. That was weird. Anyway, so that's the basic idea. With adjustments, I think it's a really fun idea. It's at least worth testing.